Hey guys, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for this video. It's literally 9 o'clock at night, but we have to start this video right now. So, like I said, it's the end of the night, which is the perfect time to film this because well, the kids are in bed. Not necessarily asleep. One of them is not. But they're in bed because that means Mama gets to have a glass of wine, which I'm so excited about. And I just got this package in the mail. You can just look at this box and know there's something exciting in here. This is a package from Naked Wines. This video is not sponsored or anything like that, but they did send some wine over to me to try out and to kind of like share with you guys what they're like all about. And like, I don't know about y'all, but I cannot have a box of wine sitting in my kitchen and not instantly open it. So that's why this is happening. I feel like y'all have probably heard of Naked Wines, or a wine subscription service, which like, that sounds to me like the ultimate subscription that I want to be part of. But they connect you to like independent winemakers. So these are probably going to be like more interesting, unique wines than a lot of the wines that you typically have. And they just deliver it right to your doorstep. And there's just like such a cool assortment. And like you're going to get some of the best wines out there and for like a better price than you would pay at the store. Plus like you can't always get access to like every wine in the world. Obviously I feel like if you go to the store, there's obviously a limited selection. There's like no limit with the options you can get from Naked Wines. So I figured we could unbox this together, see what's in here. We'll do a taste test, not of all of them. I'm not trying to have, well, I mean, I'm not fully against it, but you know, it's a weekday. So I'm just gonna have a little taste tonight and then I will continue tasting them over the next couple of days and we'll just like do a little taste test video. Does that sound like the most fun thing ever to you? It would be more fun actually if like we could do it together, I feel like, but this is gonna be really fun. So the cool thing about Naked Wines is you just kind of like get basically directly connected to all these super high quality independent winemakers, and you have access to literally like hundreds of different wines at like, again, a fraction of what you would typically pay, because they're like eliminating the middleman and just getting it right from the winemakers and sending it directly to you. So you can get like up to 60% off what like the retail value of these would be, but they have a promotion that y'all can use to get literally $100 off of one of these boxes. Wine at a discount. I can't really think of many better things. So there are 6 bottles of wine in here. It's like covered, so I can't even see what's in here. So we're gonna be like surprised together because I don't know what's in this box, which is why I was so excited to film this. But you can get $100 off of your first box. So your first box would be under 40 bucks, literally $39.99 for 6 bottles of wine. That's literally less than $7 a bottle. And what you can do is just go on their site and take like a little basically like wine quiz so that they know the type of wine that you'd prefer and like kind of what to send you. And then your subscription will just like get smarter as you go because you can kind of like update and rate the wines that you try, just like keep track of what you like. And then obviously you can cater your future orders to your preferences. And it's really nice, especially if you drink a different wine than like your husband or your wife or your kids. If you have older kids or anyone that you live with, your roommate, you can get different options and everyone can get something that they like. So we're gonna dig in here. I'm so excited. Okay, let's see what we have. And I'm just probably like average wine drinker. I'm no sommelier, that is for sure. But I do know when I find a wine that I like. This is a Tom Shula. Ooh, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to pronounce this, but I see the word sweet and that's literally all I need to see. Check out this packaging there. It's a 2022. It says it has tropical fruit, jasmine, and ginger aromas with a crisp honeyed mouthfeel. If I had to like tell y'all my #1 favorite wine, it's typically like a sweeter wine. But I do like a dry wine too. But sweet is like generally what I lean towards. Let me show y'all what this looks like. Now that I've taken one out, I want to show y'all how this looks in here. Look how well it's packaged. All the wines are in there and then this was on top. So it's not like a ton of packaging, which I actually really appreciate. It's just not like overly wasteful. But all the wines have kind of like their own little nest there. So they're extremely, extremely well packaged. Okay, here's the selection. I'm so excited for a sweet white wine, but they also have a sweet red. I typically lean towards whites, but I'm a sucker for a sweet wine, so a sweet red is like my preferred red type of wine. This is another Tom Shula 2022 sweet red from California, and this has like cherry flavors and berry flavors. Anything like fruity, I mean obviously wine is made out of a fruit, but like with extra like fruity notes is right up my alley. And here's a Moscato. Moscato, for obvious reasons, because it's lighter and it's sweet, is always my go-to. This is another one from that brand. Oh my gosh, y'all, strawberry, citrus, and tropical fruit. If that doesn't like instantly make your mouth water. This bottle, can we talk about how stunning this bottle is. I feel like this subscription service would also be really great if you like to give wine as like a gift, or like bring it to parties with you as like kind of like a hostess gift, or like just your contribution to a get together or a dinner party. This subscription would be so good for that, because you can get your shipment with your selection, or like I said, get the $100 off promo, and then the gift you're bringing is even less expensive than anything you could like run to the store and pick up on your way to the party. And then you have a whole bunch of wine to choose from to bring with you if you go to like little get-togethers, especially like during the holidays and stuff like that. You could literally choose a different wine for each little dinner you go to, and it'd be something so unique, probably something the guests and the hosts like haven't tried before, have never seen before. These stunning, just like super unique, interesting bottles. I feel like that would be such a hit. I love that idea. This looks so good. This one is a 2019 cab. Look at this. I love this label. This is stunning. I feel like everyone loves a good cab. This one's from the brand G-Step. This is a Pinot Gris. This one has grapes from 3 different vineyards. That's kind of interesting. Don't you love like reading the interesting like information on the back of wines? I swear, like I feel like being a sommelier would be so fun to like actually understand grapes and where they come from and what they do to wine. And then last but not least, okay, this packaging. This is probably my favorite. Rock it like a redhead. Okay, my best friend is a redhead. I literally feel like I need to save this wine and give it to her, except I'm definitely gonna try it. But oh my gosh, this is hilarious. This is a 2022, oh, another Moscato. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be literally right up my alley. It says it smells like honey and white blossom and tastes delightfully refreshing. Now the question is, which one do we try? I'm thinking Moscato. I kind of want to do the pink Moscato though. There's 2 different like types of Moscato in here. So I get my favorite type of wine, but I get a little like variety. So I think we're gonna go for this. And I think almost all of these have twist offs. 2 of them are like regular, like wine corks. You kind of have some options here in terms of the different types of bottle styles that they give you. Okay, we're gonna pour this. Let me know in the comments what y'all's like preferences with your wine temperature, because I know obviously like certain wines are meant to be certain temperatures, but I generally like, even for like red wine and stuff that's supposed to be like room temperature, I like most of my wine cold, because I feel like that just makes them like even more refreshing at the end of the day, especially right now in the summer where it is literally so hot during the day. Like it has been almost 100 degrees lately, so I feel like a cold glass of wine after the kids go to bed, like nothing sounds better than that. Cheers. Mm. 100%. This is like, this was the perfect choice for me. This is my like perfect glass of wine. So this is the one with the strawberry, citrus, and tropical fruit. It does say try it chilled. Oh, but then it says put in an ice cube. Let's do that. Just so we can experience it chilled as well. Okay. Yep, that is literally my type of wine. However, my husband is like not like as into sweets as me in terms of his drinks. Like I like my wine sweet, I like my coffee sweet, like that's just my vibe. My husband does not prefer that, so maybe I'll get him to join me for one of the taste tests of the other wines. But so far we're at 100% success. 10 out of 10. This one is so good. So as you can tell, this is going to be a very fun video. So I'm going to go hang out and enjoy this. I will see you all again tomorrow, and we will definitely continue sampling some wine. I'm literally so excited. Like, I wish y'all could join me. This would be such a fun girls' night. I feel like that's like the ultimate girls' night, is wine and like some charcuterie. Don't even talk about charcuterie with me right now. That sounds so good. So I will have the link down below. Like I said, y'all can save so much money, literally $100, 6 wines for under $40. These are such high quality wines and just like so unique, different brands. Like anyone that just enjoys wine, like you don't need to be like a wine connoisseur. If you just like wine, you're gonna like this service and like love getting surprised with different wines to try. I love that. And keep in mind, there's like no commitment and like no membership fees or anything like that. So like you don't have to be worried signing up to try this. And I think what is probably the coolest part, and what I feel like we can all kind of appreciate, is when you use Naked Wines, you're kind of like supporting a passion project, because these are all like independent winemakers. And I think that's so cool that like we can enjoy a glass of wine while also supporting that. I think that's such a cool thing. So definitely check out the link in the description box if you guys want to save some money and try this out. And stay tuned, because we're gonna keep drinking wine together. Hello, we are back. Actually, it's been a really fun day. We actually stopped and got my birthday crumble, and I'm literally about to have this wine and finish the last little bit. So I don't know what sounds better than that, a glass of wine and a Rocky Road crumble cookie. Sounds like everything. I think we're gonna try 2 tonight because I think my husband will have some with me. So I was thinking, I kind of want to do this Pinot Gris. Like this would be a really good one right now. Like I said, this is grapes from 3 different vineyards with different soil types. So like I said, if you're like a sommelier, that would probably mean something to you. But if it's delicious, then it means something to me. Let's try this one, and then maybe we'll try this sweet. Gosh, I need to like look up the pronunciation. I've never even seen this like word before. Okay, let's try the white wine. Ready? That is a total party foul. Wow. And then actually, while we're at it, let me just pour the other glass. Oh, these are gonna look like exactly the same, aren't they? In the cup. Oh no, this is much lighter. They smell so good. There's the color comparison, just so y'all can see. The Pinot Gris is on the left, and then the right is the like sweet white. I'm gonna take a sip without without ice in it or anything, just to see, but this is the Pinot. That's good. That's like a little, definitely has like a little more dryness. Like it's definitely not as sweet as the Moscato from yesterday, but it is still, it's got like enough sweetness. Like I feel like if you're someone that doesn't particularly like sweet wine, you would still like this because it's not overly sweet. But also if you prefer sweet wine, I think it would be sweet enough for you, if that makes sense. It's like a very perfect happy medium. It's got a really good mouthfeel, a little bit buttery, like kind of creamy almost. Okay, yeah, I feel like just about anyone would enjoy this one. This would be like a universal pleaser if you like white wine. This one is the one that I can't pronounce, but this is the Tom Shula brand again. This has like a tropical fruit, jasmine, and ginger essence with a crisp honeyed mouthfeel and a clean finish. That sounds good to me. It's like super bubbly too. I don't know if y'all can see the bubbles. Oh, okay, so it's very different from this one. This is definitely like a drier and, like I said, almost like a buttery mouthfeel. This is, it's like lighter, like, well, it's not only like lighter in color, but it's also like lighter in flavor. And it's honestly not, like, considering that it's called a sweet wine, it's not like, it's not as sweet as the Moscato. It's definitely not overly sweet either. So I feel like these, even though they're very different from each other, they're both, I think, on the sweeter side, but they're not like a sweet wine. But again, sweet enough for me, so I'm still like really enjoying it. It's very light, like very palatable. Again, if you're like not crazy about wine, or if you're new to wine, or you like just something like easy to drink, this would be it. But I think I'm probably gonna throw a little bit of ice in them. Again, I just like my lighter wines cold. I think most people like that, but I really like that. I feel like it just like deepens the flavor a little bit and also just kind of enhances the mouthfeel. And I don't know, I enjoy the experience of a cold wine over a room temperature one, but I do feel like it's important to try them room temperature because a lot of times you don't get a chance to chill your wine before you drink it. So anyway, these are both so good. I'm gonna have my husband try them. He's actually watching, I don't know if you can see him right there. He's watching a movie on his VR, like his Quest VR headset. So he didn't want to come on camera because he's like, I'm gonna have like lines on my forehead and he's gonna look silly. So when he's done with his movie, we're gonna try these, and then maybe tomorrow I can get him to like come on camera. And I did want to mention, because I am obviously so far really enjoying all of these, but if for any reason you don't enjoy one of the wines that you receive, they'll give you a credit for that wine so that you can use it towards a different wine that you maybe would prefer better. So I think that's really cool. Obviously, I feel like if you're gonna try something like this, it's best to be like pretty open-minded. But if there's wine that just like really like doesn't do it for you, they'll totally take care of you. But so far, we're doing good. Okay, I want to go sit down with these and my cookie. Cheers. Okay, it is halftime of the soccer game, so we're gonna pour some wine. Charlotte's winning against a really good team. We weren't expecting that. I think my husband's going to join us, so we'll probably just try all 3 of these last wines since I'll have someone to help me drink it. I'm gonna need another wine glass. He's definitely not as much of a wine person as I am, but he can you know, enjoy a good wine if it's a good wine. So I'm so excited. This is a 2022 Moscato. Oh, this is the one that smells like honey and white blossom and tastes delightfully refreshing. Y'all know, like I said earlier, Moscato is my favorite, so like I'm gonna love this one no matter what, I think. I'm gonna taste these and then not tell my husband what each one is, and we'll just like see which one he likes best. Okay, that's my favorite so far, without a doubt. And that is so good. It's super sweet. It's definitely super sweet, which is why it's my favorite, but it's like very smooth and like, it's very smooth and super light and not, honestly, it doesn't even taste like alcohol. It literally just tastes like a delicious kind of like bubbly drink. Actually, there's not a lot of alcohol in this one compared to some of the others. This is only 7%, so maybe that's why this is definitely like a light wine. I feel like this would be a good like summer wine, aka like tonight. This one's so good. Okay, I love that. I love that a lot. I need another wine glass. Oh gosh. Oh, I can't reach. Okay, I literally had to climb to get this. It's too far. Okay, so next up, I have to use an actual wine opener. Oh my gosh, I don't even think I want to share that with Ken. This one I'm so excited for because this is just such a beautiful bottle, but this is the 2019 Cab. And then this is the Sweet Red, which I'm probably most excited for out of these two. There's a penalty kick going on right now, so there might be yelling.
Oh my god, he saved it!
Oh man, we blocked the PK and then they made a goal right after, so that's not ideal. So this is just the regular Cab. This is probably, I don't know, this is the one that I think is the least likely to be like my favorite, but it smells good. It smells very, very good. Yeah, this is kind of what I feel like you would expect it to taste like, of course. Obviously not sweet like the other ones, but it is very smooth, dry, and like, it has like that buttery feel that I feel like a lot of red wines have. To me, it's not like a dessert. This is like a wine I feel like you drink with a meal, as opposed to like it feeling like a treat, like a dessert. So it's good. It's definitely good, but it's not, you know, what I typically would go for in terms of like an end of the night sort of wine, if you know what I mean. But that's why I'm excited for the Sweet Red, because this might be a little bit more up my alley. It has cherry and berry flavors. That sounds good. Obviously like a very different type of sweet than a Moscato, but for red, it is super good. It's definitely not like particularly dry. It's not like sweet, but it's sweet for red. This is drinkable. I feel like I would like this cold though. I know I feel like you're not really like, not that you're not supposed to drink red wine cold, but I feel like this would be good cold. I don't know, I just like my wine cold. So I'm gonna ask Ken to try these here when he's not like enraptured by the game, and we'll see what he thinks. All right, I'll have him try this one first.
What is this? You're gonna tell me?
I'm not telling you now.
Oh, am I holding this right? I'll hold it.
Put your pinky out.
No. Oh, that's pretty good. It's like very sweet.
Yeah, that's my jam.
Yeah, you would love that.
Okay, these two. I don't know how you're gonna feel about these.
I'm really not a red guy.
I know. You're not really much of a wine guy in general,
yeah,
but
this is not gonna be.
this is like the kind of your dad would like.
Yeah, that's not my type.
Yeah. His dad
I mean, it's
is
not bad, but
very much like a red guy. I feel like your dad would appreciate this.
And then this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
this one's
That's
drier.
That's pretty good.
So, okay, which one are you finishing then?
I guess this one.
Are you gonna take my favorite?
Yeah.
Of course you would do that. Yeah, I think this one for sure. Not just my favorite of the night. I think this one would be my favorite out of all of them. Alrighty, y'all, I'm coming at you from the actual daytime since we're not actively drinking wine at the moment. However, it is another sports day and it's the weekend. So I feel like we could justify some like light day wine sipping, I feel like. But I wanted to go ahead and wrap up this video now that we've tried all of the wines. Y'all don't even understand how happy it makes me just to like see all of these delicious wines just like lined up over there on my counter. And now that I've tried all of them and I know how much I love them, I'm just so excited. I feel like I need to have like a girls' night to like have some girlies help me drink this wine, do like charcuterie boards, wine. I don't watch The Bachelor or anything like that, but I feel like that's the vibe that I'm going for. But by far, this is my favorite one for sure. Oh, don't even mind all the toys in the background because my aesthetic, my mom life aesthetic is this. This is for sure my favorite wine. This was actually my husband's favorite too, which a little bit surprised me because like I said, he's not like a wine guy by any means, but he generally doesn't prefer things like particularly sweet. That's usually like my MO, and he thinks the things that I like are like way too sweet, but he liked this one too. I think because this one is sweet, but also it's just very light in terms of its like intensity and its flavor. So this is very palatable. I feel like women, men, I feel like anyone would enjoy this if you love wine, if you don't love wine. Summer especially, like I just feel like this would be kind of like the perfect wine no matter what. This is like what I'm most looking forward to drinking more of, but I've loved everyone. There's not a single wine here that I didn't love. However, like I said, with Naked Wines, they do like a guarantee that you will enjoy your wine, and if you don't, they will give you a credit and make it right so you can get something else to try that you're gonna probably like more. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, you guys can use the link down below and get $100 off your first 6 like mix pack of wine, which makes it $39.99, which is insane. That's less than $7 a bottle, which I feel like you cannot even like get wine at the store for that price, and certainly not as like unique, interesting type of wine that you can through Naked Wines. And there's no membership fees, there's no commitment, any of that stuff. So it's like a totally risk-free situation. Like if you just want to try some new wine, if you like wine, if you need like host gifts, or if you're having like a girls' night or something, you want to have like a couple select bottles of wine, but you're not sure like where to go to buy it, what kind to get, anything like that, you can take the little quiz and get a nice little sample pack. And literally think of like 1,000 use cases to try out this service, and I have enjoyed it so much, and I've really just enjoyed drinking some wine with y'all and like sharing my thoughts. This has been a blast, and I hope that you guys enjoyed as well. Everything will be linked down in the description box, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Naked Wine for sending over this box of deliciousness. This has been so much fun. I thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to subscribe, we'd love to have you. We have so much fun here, and until next time, I will see y'all in our next video. Bye guys.